Hello guys, Ferrari here. I'm going to instruct you how to make minecart systems and minecarts today. First what we're going to do is I'm going to show you all the recipes and how to make the stuff. So right now we're going to put sticks in the middle for both of our mine rails. And what we want to do is we want to put some iron ingots on the outside. This is going to teach you how to make our basic rail, which we need for the base of everything. You want to have a lot of that. I have 2 stacks right now because I've primarily made mostly everything, but at one time I did have about 5 stacks. Right, next what we're going to do is we're going to put our gold around the outside, and then redstone right underneath the sticks. That makes our powered rails very useful for getting places faster, for going up inclines, pretty much needed to go around in a minecart. Unless you want to stay at the same elevation the whole time, which is really a pain. So you guys don't want to do that. Next we're going to make our just minecart, which I have a few of these, so I'm not going to be making it. It's like a boat, but you make it out of iron. Alright. So now I'm going to take us to our demo lab, where I'll teach you and show you how to make and use powered minecarts, which are like stoves and minecarts. They're kind of like the motor. They give everything the power it needs to get up inclines. I don't use these because they're pretty buggy. I mean, you can use them, just they often push through your cart, and that's kind of a pain because it doesn't do its job. So we put the furnace on top of the minecart. Make that. Now we're going to make the other one, the storage unit, which is what that is supposed to push. So here we make our chest, put it on top of this minecart. Very useful, a lot of space in here if you're mining. It's kind of a cool thing to have with you if your cart follows you. But, like I said, it has to be pushed by this, which this thing doesn't like to push. It likes to go through and tank stuff. So what we're going to do is, since I want this cart to go that way along this track, I'm going to take my coal, or something burnable I suppose, and right click on it, pointing this way. Now you see it goes this way. The motor on this cart basically can only go up a half of a block incline. So what that means is for every 1 block that you go up, you need to have a path of 2 going sideways. Right here you have 2 and then up 1, 2, up 1, and that is the max incline you can have. So now we've put coal in there, it's still working. We want to change directions, right? So what we do is we right click it again facing the other direction. Oh boy, it's stuck. There it goes. Alright. You see, now it goes the other direction. And I didn't have to put any more fuel in it or anything. It just goes. Now we're going to the other part of the demo lab, where I'll show you the 2 Minecraft cart circuits that I use the most. One is just this circle circuit. Cart is continuously going around. For this one, I don't suggest it because you have to get on it as it passes you. Or else you just stay in front of it and take the hit, but this just continuously goes. It's nice for returning carts to you though. If you have 2 carts on here, then they get around faster, and you can have more of a chance, I guess, of making it. Very nice for a long trip to have a circuit like this, because the minecarts come back to you. You don't want to have to make extra minecarts to go from point A to B. Next one here, this is what I use most. We have a standard circuit with powered rail to get up the slope, but also we have a powered rail over here that doesn't have any power. So you can see the redstone circuit leading up to it. This acts as a slowing mechanism or a brake system, and so what we're going to do is I'm going to push this button, and you'll see what happens. The rail powers up, gives it a boost forward, goes back up, and as it comes back around, it brakes and slows down again. That's because the button only sends a short signal, which is very useful. I use this pretty much all the time that I make a minecart system, because the cart stops where you get off, or where you want it to stop, and then you can just get right back on it. So now I'm going to show you guys the system here. Mine through here. Alright, so we go down here, standard redstone path, till we get to redstone repeater. I need this because my path is too long for the electricity to travel by itself. So then it refreshes the signal. Watch this, the cart, I push it backward, it goes down the slope, but it's going to stop because it doesn't have enough power to get up the slope. Comes back around, and this is how it stops. Brakes on that right there, and to apply power, you have to flick the switch, sends it through all this stuff, and causes it to go forward. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to my already made mine track system. This is a pretty long system, I guess you can say. Not as long as on my single player. Anyway, I want you guys to notice how much of the powered rail I use. I really use a lot because the cart doesn't go anywhere without it. This is a hugely up incline, so you need a lot of powered rail. Get in your cart, make sure, use all your moving buttons to make sure you're in the cart actually. Now we're going to hit the button, which causes the brake rail to turn into a power rail, sends you down the slope. Right, see, I have a lot of powered rail, because I'm going up a lot, turning a lot. Make it to the top on the first try. This is unusual, because normally our carts just don't have enough force to get to the top. One way to adjust all these to make enough force is if we need to add extra rail, what we will do is get rid of a few of these, add a longer extension to the powered rail. Alright, and since there's already a power source under these that are already lit up, what we're going to do is just put 3 here. Notice how they're not lit up. This is due to a bug. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to mine out a piece right here. I mine out the piece, all the rails light up, and now I'll fill that piece back in. For instance, if you guys don't have a system already set up here, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the bottom. Alright. There's no power source right here. There's over here, but right here there's none. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of all these. This kind of saves you from having a redstone mess. You don't want to have multiple rails and systems with all their own redstone circuits. That would be a huge mess. So what we do is we put the redstone torch down there, fill in this space, and now you put these over here. Like I said, sometimes this lights up, sometimes it bugs and you have to mine on a piece. It happened to work, so now we go even faster. We'll make it to the top this time, because I added 2 later on the circuit like you guys saw. But make sure you drop your cart on the brake pad, and hit the button and it just goes. Alright guys, this pretty much concludes the episode. Make sure that you have minecarts, extra minecarts up there and down here, just in case one of yours goes MIA or something like that. So, I always have extra minecarts. Oh, here it comes. Alright. And thanks for watching guys. Subscribe to my channel. I'll have a lot more videos out soon. Message me if you guys have anything you would like me to cover specifically. I plan on doing redstone circuits next as my next video. Alright, thanks guys.